Hello, Stella, my love. My daughter. My Stella. This is your dad. Hi. We are now at Santa Cruz Beach for the duration of this video. The sun is orange, and the water is also orange where the sun is shining on it, because it's close to sunset, but not really. Not really. Dog. Do you know why that is, my daughter? It is because California itself is on fire. I have looked at the... oh my goodness, it's a good doggy. Hello. Hello. I have looked at the pictures. This is called a bull kelp, I think. It's pretty big. The water, the Pacific Ocean. Hast thou touched the Pacific Ocean, mine daughter? It's pretty warm. I should take off my shoes. Anyways, the state is on fire. Not here immediately, but definitely that way. Yeah, actually, there's fires all around. There's fires in Southern California, Northern California, Central California. The sky is just like a blanket of ash, basically. But it looks beautiful. It would be nice to hang out with you, my daughter. I would like to be here with you, getting cold in this water. The water swishes away. And buck up again. Eternal. The eternal beauty of the waves. They're so small, but they're peaceful too. The water's a bit cold here. Santa Cruz is just south of San Francisco, which is in the middle of the state of California. California is a big, long, tall state on the western coast of the United States. And Santa Cruz is right about halfway there, halfway up the coast. Between Los Angeles and, I guess, Humboldt. Yeah. Yep. Anyways, the water here is a little bit cold, and people who go surfing, I see them over there. Let's go find them. They usually wear what are called wet suits, which is sort of like, if you've ever seen a seal, seals have this really thick layer of fur and fat. And their fur and their fat helps them stay warm in the water. That's because they are, I guess, mammals. They're like furry dogs that live in the ocean. Seals. Pretty cool. Had to, what's that called? Put my shoes away. And we're gonna walk, and I'm gonna take a picture of these boogie boarders over here so you can see them and see their wetsuits. Crazy noises all around, my friend. I wish you could see the waves in person. I know that it looks nice with the reflection of the sun on the water and the ground and the waves. Everything is very beautiful, but being actually here, there is a certain sort of sparkle on the water that's really not there in the videos. So, it would be nice to spend several months out of the year with you, my daughter. Please come out to the western coast of the United States, and I will be your dad, and you can have a grandma and a grandpa, and I love you, and I will return you safely to your mom. I know, you don't want to do it yet. That's fine. That's fine. I just want you to know that I love you, and that I miss you, and that you are welcome. Do you see them? I'll kind of walk up a little bit closer. It's a boy and a girl. They're about 12, 13, 15, something like that. And they have these black suits on. And they're boogie boarding. And the black suits are called wetsuits, and they help them stay warm. And the boogie boards are for when they catch a wave and then ride in towards the water, or towards the coast. They just dove underneath, and that girl tried to dive over. They're actually not that far, even though it looks kind of far in the picture. See how he sort of like moved toward the shore? It's kind of a bigger wave. He might try for it. Oh no, he's going under. The water's like kind of warm and nice. Oh, she got it! She got the wave! Yeah? Do you see her? She got to sort of like fly on the water towards the sand. That's the whole game of the boogie boards. And the boogie boards are kind of like smaller versions of the surfboards. The surfboards are, I don't know, adults do it and kids do it too, but boogie boards you go on your belly, and surfboards you stand on them. I have never surfed in my life, but I have ridden a few boogie boards. Yeah. Maybe I'll surf sometime. Maybe. Right now I'm doing some art projects. I'm trying to become a really good artist. This place is actually what I wanted to show you, but I want to put my shoes back on, so we're gonna let you look at some sea anemones. I'm just gonna set this right here. Hold it maybe. These sea flowers, they're underneath the water inside of this little tide pool. Oh my gosh, and that's a crab! They're so sensitive. That crab knew that I was like zooming in on it. He can hear me, I think. The crab ran away and hid. They're so skittish. Crabs do not like to be bothered. Sea anemones, I'm not sure exactly what they do. I would guess that they sort of like paralyze small insects and then absorb them or something. I don't know. I'm gonna set you down so you can see the ocean, so I can put on my shoes. I guess maybe the sky will have to. I'm not putting on my shoes because of the sea anemones. I'm putting on my shoes because of the rocks. Because it's easier to walk on the rocks with shoes on. I'm sure not everybody does this. But I have to walk on the road eventually. Decided I want to put my shoes on. if you're staring at the sky right now. You want to know what I ate today? Oysters. I ate some canned oysters. Smoked. In a salad. It's pretty good. Yep. So, sea anemones. And let's see if we can find a crab. That sea anemone just moved. You saw it. You saw a little movement. Oh, alright. There's snails. Oysters. They're kind of like, I think they're probably like snails or clams or something. Oysters. I think they have good little shells. This guy's going barefoot. It's a classy move. I didn't choose to go barefoot. But this guy did. I think he's being more in touch with the place. Oh, there's just a bunch of sea anemones and sea snails and stuff like that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so this is a dead crab. Right there. Crab. Little baby crab. The crabs here are not super big. I guess can't really see. Crab. The underside of the crab. Pinchers. We don't know how it died. May it rest in peace, right? A lot of the crabs here, though, that are alive, they're hiding. And I think it's because they don't want to die. That would be my guess. If I was a crab and I didn't want to die, I would be hiding. Check out these birds over here. I bet you anything that they eat crabs. This is really interesting to me because I like how there's all this plant growth right here. All these birds. Maybe crabs, I'm not sure. The birds look kind of small, but the crabs are pretty small too. Oh yeah, it's wild because most plants, they don't like salt water unless they're like ocean plants. But these are not in the ocean, but they still like salt water. Interesting. And they live on these rocks. I guess an algae. I guess it's a really prolific algae. And there's this thing, this ice plant. It's pretty interesting. It looks like this. Big gnarly roots. I guess these are the dead old plants. And this would be the roots probably. This big gnarly thing. And you can see the ground is wet because the waves, they crash up here. This actually goes underwater a little bit. Not underwater, underground. Like where I'm standing right now. This is actually over the sea. The sea goes underneath us. I'll show you. I gotta be kind of careful because it's slippery. That guy who was walking with his bare feet, he knew what was going on. It's slippery, you don't want to fall in. Anyways, you see how there's this cave right here? The water goes down in there. And it looks like it's low enough tide right now that you could actually walk in there. I would have to climb down and go in for it. Oh my gosh. There's some interesting plants over there. They look like little roses, like sea roses. I'll have to check this out with you some other time. I'll bring my swimsuit. We can go in. I can go in. And I guess I'll take my camera. I guess if it's low tide, I'll figure it out. We'll go and explore the caves. Sometime, I'd like to do it with you in person. I miss you quite a bit. I think about going back to Madison. I don't feel super excited about it because I don't enjoy fighting with your mom, and your mom, gosh, it's so hard to come to any sort of agreement with her on anything. I don't know how to say what I think about something with your mom and have her actually listen to me. It makes it really hard to be your dad while that's happening. That's why I'm not there. Which is why I wanted to have you come stay with me some of the time, so that we could just sort of do some father-daughter, grow up and experience some life things. But when you're interested in doing that, you'll let me know. This guy, see him down there with his wetsuit? This guy's got a wetsuit and dogs. And the dogs are just enjoying the water. And the dude's got a wetsuit, he went swimming. Yeah. Got some happy people. It's great. I've jumped off that thing over there. It's low tide right now, so it's not that spectacular. But you can do it. You just jump off, and then the water, it kind of pushes you in. Looks like there's a security guard right over there now, huh? What an interesting role to play. It's like, it wasn't there last time. Alright. Anyways, my flesh, my daughter, my human, my Stellah. That's Santa Cruz Beach for today. I love you very much. Have a good rest of your day. Send me a video when you get a chance. Goodbye.